LeBron James conquered basketball, then business, building a billion-dollar empire. But the real question on everyone's mind, will his sons carry that financial legacy forward? Today, we're breaking down the surprising numbers behind Bronny and Bryce James's net worth, revealing how these young men are already carving their own paths to wealth, sometimes in ways their famous father never imagined. The James family has become basketball royalty, with LeBron James as one of the greatest players ever. But his legacy isn't just about his own achievements. His sons Bronny and Bryce are creating their own financial empires at an incredibly young age. What's fascinating is how these brothers have taken different approaches to building their wealth. Bronny, born in 2004, followed more directly in his father's footsteps. He's pursued basketball seriously and was recently drafted into the NBA. Bryce, the younger brother, is also playing basketball, but has been quietly making strategic moves through high school and building a strong social media presence. The numbers are eye-opening. Bronny has built up a net worth of around $10 million, while younger brother Bryce has a NIL, name, image, and likeness, valuation of about $1.3 million. It shows just how valuable the James name has become in today's sports marketing world. At just 20 years old, Bronny James has already established himself as one of the wealthiest young athletes in America. His current net worth is estimated to be between $10 to $10.5 million. That puts him way ahead of most NBA prospects and even many established professional players. Most of Bronny's wealth has come through smart NIL deals during his college days. In his single freshman season at the University of Southern California, he reportedly earned an incredible $5.7 million from NIL opportunities. This made him the highest-earning college athlete in the nation by a big margin. He made over $1 million more than the next highest earner. That shows both the power of the James name and Bronny's personal brand value. Beyond his NIL earnings, Bronny has locked down several major endorsements that have really boosted his net worth. Following his dad's example, he signed Nike in a deal worth millions. He's also partnered with other big brands like Beats by Dre and PSD Underwear, creating multiple income streams outside of basketball. What's interesting is that Bronny has also diversified his income through non-traditional avenues for athletes, especially in gaming and streaming. As a streamer, he's been able to make money from his gaming skills and personality, connecting with fans in digital spaces and showing he's more than just a basketball player. This forward-thinking approach to personal branding shows Bronny understands that modern celebrities go far beyond traditional endorsement deals. Bronny's basketball journey has been closely watched since he was young, but it hasn't been without challenges. After just one season playing college basketball at USC, Bronny entered the 2024 NBA Draft. He was selected with the 55th overall pick by the Los Angeles Lakers, fulfilling a longtime dream of LeBron's to play alongside his son and creating a historic father-son duo in the NBA. His draft position might have been lower than some expected for someone with such name recognition, but it marked an important step in establishing his independent career. The draft selection added another layer to Bronny's financial picture, providing him with a rookie contract and opening doors for even more high-end NBA-related sponsorship opportunities. What's particularly interesting about Bronny's financial journey is how it began long before he ever stepped on an NBA court. His net worth, estimated at $10.5 million in 2024, started with an initial valuation of approximately $6.1 million, according to On3NIL. This growth shows how effectively he's leveraged his unique position in the basketball world while steadily increasing his market value through strategic partnerships and career development. While Bronny has gotten most of the attention as the oldest son and first to reach the NBA, younger brother Bryce James has been quietly building an impressive financial foundation of his own. At just 17 years old, Bryce has established an NIL valuation estimated between $1.2 to $1.3 million, which is extraordinary for a high school athlete. Bryce's path has been a bit more winding than his brother's. He initially played at Sierra Canyon High School before transferring to Campbell Hall in May 2023, and then to Notre Dame's Sherman Oaks. According to reports, one reason behind these moves was to improve his NIL valuation. a strategy that paid off as his valuation rose to a reported $1.2 million during his time at Sherman Oaks. This strategic approach to school selection shows a sophisticated understanding of how school affiliation can affect personal brand value. What makes Bryce's financial story particularly interesting is how he's built this valuation, despite being ranked as just a 3-star recruit in basketball. This suggests his value goes beyond his current on-court abilities and speaks to the power of the James name and his personal brand development. In a significant career move that could further boost his financial prospects, Bryce James committed to play college basketball at the University of Arizona Wildcats. This decision is more than just a basketball choice. It's a strategic business move that could substantially increase his NIL valuation and open doors to new sponsorship opportunities. Arizona offers Bryce the perfect environment to develop his basketball skills while maintaining a high profile that attracts sponsors. The program's national visibility ensures regular television exposure, while its strong basketball tradition provides credibility that appeals to brands seeking authentic athletic partnerships. We're likely to see Bryce's valuation increase substantially once he begins his collegiate career, potentially approaching the levels his brother achieved at USC. While Bryce's current valuation of $1.3 million is impressive, it's worth noting that it falls significantly short of the reported $7.2 million in annual NIL deals that Bronny secured during his college career. However, this gap represents an opportunity rather than a limitation. With several years of development ahead of him, Bryce has plenty of time to build his brand and close this financial gap through strategic partnerships and continued growth as both an athlete and influencer. When directly comparing the financial positions of the James brothers, several key differences stand out. Bronny's net worth of approximately $10 million substantially exceeds Bryce's $1.3 million valuation, reflecting his more advanced career stage and longer time in the public eye. This difference makes sense given their age gap and Bronny's recent NBA draft selection. The sources of their wealth also differ in notable ways. While both brothers have benefited from NIL opportunities, Bronny has diversified into professional sports earnings, major endorsement deals with companies like Nike and Beats by Dre, and alternate revenue streams like gaming. Bryce's income remains primarily centered on his NIL valuation and social media influence, though this is likely to expand as he enters college and potentially professional basketball. Their marketing strategies also reflect different approaches to brand building. These complementary strategies demonstrate the versatility of the James family brand and its ability to appeal to different market segments. Despite these differences, both brothers share the tremendous advantage of their family connection. Being sons of LeBron James, who has lifetime partnerships with companies like Nike and relationships with numerous other major brands, provides them with built-in connections that most young athletes could only dream about. These family ties have undoubtedly accelerated their financial growth and opened doors that might otherwise have remained closed. Looking ahead, both James brothers have extraordinary potential to grow their wealth substantially. Bronny's recent NBA draft selection marks the beginning of his professional earnings, with rookie contracts potentially worth millions depending on performance and longevity. More significantly, his status as LeBron's son playing alongside his father creates unprecedented marketing opportunities that could dwarf his actual NBA salary. For Bryce, the path forward includes his collegiate career at Arizona, where he'll have opportunities to secure lucrative NIL deals like those his brother enjoyed at USC. His growing social media presence and increasing basketball profile suggest his valuation could multiply several times during his college years, potentially reaching or exceeding Bronny's college earnings if he can establish himself as a standout performer. What's particularly fascinating about the James brothers' financial future is how they might collaborate or diverge in their business pursuits. Will they join forces in family business ventures, create separate empires, or blend both approaches? The decisions they make in the coming years will shape not just their individual wealth, but potentially create a multi-generational business dynasty, extending the James family influence well beyond basketball.